Submitting an accurate retirement application is important for receiving your first benefit payment in a timely manner. In this video, we will provide tips for completing your application and answer common questions that members have. Let's start at the top. Be sure to read through the instructions. Incomplete or inaccurate applications will delay or cancel your benefit payment request. For Part A, your information, select the plan that you're applying for. A separate application is needed for each plan in which you will be collecting a benefit. Each plan benefit will be paid to you as a separate payment. The good news is you can make different choices for each benefit. For example, you can choose a different benefit option, bank account, and tax withholding for each separate payment. Also in this section, you will enter the personal information for you and for your legal spouse if married. Next, we will review Part B, where you provide your retirement date information. First, enter your termination date. This is the date you separated from public employment. For most members, this is the last day worked. Next, enter your benefit effective date. This is the month your benefit begins. For most members, this is the month following your termination date. Note, the benefit effective date is required and your application will not be processed if this is left blank. Then move to Part C, the direct deposit section. Select checking or savings and complete the direct deposit information for your financial institution. Or instead, tape a voided check to the application. Do not use a deposit slip, as this often has a different routing number. Now we are ready for the second page of the application. Under Part D, Other Situations, please review the items listed to see if they apply to you. These include multiple plans, divorced, widowed, phased retirement, privatization, and independent contractor. One common situation is service with other Minnesota public pension plans. Choose any that apply. Will you be collecting the other plan's benefit along with your PERA benefit? If so, we will contact the other plan and gather information needed to calculate your benefit. Please note, this does not start the application process with the other plan. You will need to contact them for their application paperwork. Next is Part E, the tax withholding section. Your PERA benefit is subject to both federal and state income taxes. The only state PERA will withhold is Minnesota state income tax. If you have questions about other states' income tax withholding, contact that state. You have two tax choices. For Option 1, no tax forms are needed and PERA will withhold the default tax amounts. Option 2 allows you to choose your tax withholdings. You will need to complete the appropriate tax forms and include them with your application. Please note, PERA cannot provide advice about how to complete these tax forms. Consult a tax professional if you have any questions. Next, in Part F on the third page, you will be selecting your benefit option. This page is the most important part of your application. Please note that any alteration on this page of the application, such as whiteouts, crossouts, etc., will invalidate this form. You can choose only one option for your benefit selection. If you are selecting the single life benefit, check that box and proceed to Part G. Instead, if you're choosing a survivor benefit option, select your survivor option percentage and provide complete information about your survivor, including their full Social Security number and birth date. Remember, if you are selecting the single life benefit, do not enter any survivor information. It will be conflicting information for us and will require a new application from you. Moving on to Part G, the notary section. If you are married, both you and your spouse will need to sign the application in the presence of a notary, no matter what option you selected above. We must have original ink signatures for you, your spouse, and the notary. On the last page, there are some helpful reminders before mailing or dropping off your application. Along with the application, we will need proof of age and identity for you and your survivor, if a survivor option was selected. Please submit photocopies of these documents, as originals will not be returned. Note, a regular standard driver's license will not be accepted as proof of age or identity. Plan to submit your application and proof of age and identity documents 2 to 3 months before your benefit effective date. We cannot accept your application more than 6 months in advance. Your verification of termination form may be submitted to PERA after this time frame once you give notice to your employer. Note, We cannot process your application until your employer has verified your termination date. Mail to or drop off your application materials at our office. We need the original notarized application. Copied, faxed, or emailed applications will not be accepted. Please contact our member service number at 1-800-652-9026 if you have additional questions.